So I'm here in UCLA. It's a beautiful day. You know, the sun is out, the shade is cool. You know what? I'm gonna go to that shade. Excuse me. You know what I really hate? I really don't like my beach fuzz. It's like, I'm gonna have to start doing something about that. If you don't like something, change it. Words to live by. Also, if you don't like something, you could also complain about it, which is what I'm gonna do right now. Okay, so I have been here since 8:30 and it is now 1:30. So for the first hour, I did what I'm doing right now. I sat in the shade. I was listening to music though. It was really nice. Took some pictures. And then I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna explore. So I explored and it took me about 2 hours because I got lost. It was intense. But then I went to the library. Oh, I had some Milanos too. Those are good. But I went to the library. I watched some YouTube, watched Criminal Minds. And after Criminal Minds, I was like, your girl is hungry. So my mom had been telling me to download the UCLA app because it has the dining halls and the menus for the day on there, and I was like, okay, I'll do that, it's fine. I got up and I walked over there literally a mile away. I'm not even joking. I got my I opened up my health app 1 mile. I literally, how many steps was it? It was like 3,000 steps. That is, I am a lazy person. I don't walk at all. And it was so far. First thing I see, fucking children. I wish I could have, you know, like I wish I could have filmed it. I feel a little bad just filming kids so up close because first of all, they're kids. I walked a mile to eat. So many children. I was petrified. It's fine. Like, I don't mind children, but you know, when they're all together, they can be really annoying. So I keep walking and then I walk into this dining hall and the lady was like, you know, like I assumed that I could have used cash, and I could, but the lady was like, oh, is your Bruin card loaded? I'm like, bitch, what? And she's like, yeah, it's cheaper if you do it with the Bruin card because then it's $13 instead of, no, yeah, it's $13 instead of $17 if you pay cash or debit for eating at the dining hall. And I'm like, what? So I'm pretty sure at my school, if you don't have a swipe, which is like, I feel like everyone who goes to college knows what a swipe is just like your payment for getting into the dining hall. And so I didn't have any of those because I'm not living here for the summer. I'm living off campus with my brother who lives in LA. It's so expensive though. I don't know if that's just the summer. You know what I mean? Like the summer. Oh, I think that girl's doing my job. I'm a mail foot courier, so I take mail to departments at our school. It's pretty fun. I have to walk a lot, but it's okay. I don't mind. But anyway, so I walk in and it was so expensive, so I was gonna leave. Thankfully, I was gonna cry. Like, this guy behind me was like, do you need to get in? Because I have extra swipes. And I'm like, who are you? Thank you so much. You know, I was really thankful because otherwise, like, I would have had to wait. I would have wasted a trip and I would have had to walk back, eat a Taco Bell or something. And I wouldn't have minded eating a Taco Bell. It's just like, I was already there at the stupid dining hall that so far, thanks to this guy, I was able to eat there. The thing is, like, there are so many summer camps going on, and it's not just like academic summer camps because this is UCLA. It's a pretty big sports school. So I'm assuming they had athletic camps too. And there are so many people here. And I've seen hundreds, if not thousands. No, thousands is such an overstatement. I've seen, like, without exaggeration, a couple of hundred of cheerleaders just running around. I don't know, like, is it cheer camp or something? And these girls are like 12 and they're cheerleaders. These girls are fucking bratty. like, I don't want to generalize cheerleaders, but these girls, they're 12 years old and they're so bratty. They're younger than that though. And I'm like, girl, you're at a university, you're here for your training camp, whatever, like, behave, you don't run this place. And so I was just, you know, after I ate, I was so disappointed. I'm not even full. I'm disappointed that I went all the way over there. Like, I'm not satisfied. I'm pissed. And then, you know, as I was leaving, this group of cheerleaders just like is coming into the dining hall and they're just running around and shoving people. And I'm like, girl, who do you think you are? Like, chill. Like, that's not a way to behave. Is that just me? I don't know if I'm probably being dramatic. Please don't answer that. And it's like, I'm not pissed at these cheerleaders. I'm pissed at this moment in my adventure, in my day. That it's like I had to walk a mile to get somewhere that I probably wouldn't have eaten if some beautiful human being who was so generous let me in. And then, you know, I couldn't enjoy a meal in peace because there were so many camp kids and they were being rowdy. I'm upset. Like, I'm not saying there wasn't like, there's not someone I'm mad at or something. I'm just irritated. I have to, I feel better though, because I expressed my feelings, but now I have to study though. I have to read 3 chapters. Like, I don't have to read them, but I want to. I have to read. I'm taking 2 classes here. I'm doing Econ 1 and Econ 2 because I withdrew from Econ at my school because it was it wasn't bad. It was just a hard class for me to manage. I feel like, I don't know. I feel if I would have put in a lot more effort, I could have done well. But I didn't want to put on. It's like, it's hard to explain because I'm not going to blame the professor, but his teaching technique was really specific and like, it was hard for me to keep up because I took down so many notes, but then I feel like I didn't seek the aids that he suggested. That's the thing, like, he gave us so many alternatives, like, oh, you could study this way or that way. And I was like, oh, I'll just go to lecture and figure out homework problems. I had so much trouble with the homework problems, and they weren't even that hard. It's like, I didn't seek out the help that I could have. So that, like, I'm a little mad about that. Like, I'm a little disappointed in myself that I could have done better. But now, like, that's why I'm taking these 2 classes seriously. Because I could have just done 1 semester at econ in my school, and that would have been intro to microeconomics and macroeconomics, because that's how it's taught in my school. For some reason, I've told people that, and they're like, why? That's really weird. And I'm like, I don't know. So I needed like an alternative, obviously, to make up the class so I could catch up next semester. And then, so when I talked to an advisor over at my school, they were like, oh, you have to take like micro and macro. Here we teach them together. And at UCLA, they teach them separately. I thought about doing USC, but I didn't find the course listed. But I found it at UCLA, which is good. And also, I remember telling my dad that I needed 8 credits. That means 2 classes to make up 1 class. So 4 credits at my school. And he was like, what? That's gonna be so expensive. Girl, check yourself before you wreck yourself. I don't think that I used that correctly. But these 8 credits I'm doing here are like a couple $100s cheaper than 4 credits I would have done at my school, because I go to a private school and this is a public school, and like, I'm not paying housing or anything. It would have been so much more expensive at my school, and I'm a little pissed about that. I don't know. I really like this campus though. It's really pretty. The weather's really nice, but my heart belongs at University of Rochester. I don't know, I love it there so much. And here, again, like, this is a really nice school, but it's so big. I don't think I could handle being in a big campus. And the thing is, like, the weather here is nice for the most part, so it's fine. But over at my school, it's so, like, it's significantly smaller in size, and the weather is so bad that I couldn't imagine, you know, what I did today walking a stupid mile for food. I could not have pulled that off at my school during the winter. That would have been insane. Look, do you want to see my notebook? I think it's a really cute notebook. Ta-da! I think that's a really cute notebook. Should I read here for a little bit? I think I might, girl. I might, and then I'm gonna go to the library because it's cool here. It's nice. Some guy was taking a nap here before I came. But like, I don't know if he left because I was being loud. I don't know how loud I'm being. This is not a loud voice for me though. You know, because I'm just a really loud person and I get shushed a lot. I get shushed a lot. And yeah, I don't know how to whisper. That's a problem. I laugh really. I'm just a loud person. Gosh. But I'm okay with that. This isn't a loud volume for me. However, I don't know if this is really loud. It's fine though. We're fine. Girl. Okay, so I was just approached by a cute little Korean missionary. Like, this literally oh my gosh, she's over there. She's that one. She's so cute. She gave me this little spiritual 4 laws. She invited me to it's like a cute little gathering. I'll see if I can check it out. If I can't, you know what? I tried. Because I have class when that's going on. I want to be a good sport, but that wasn't me farting, I promise. Anyway, now it is time to study or like read. And I don't want, it's like I had the book, but here's the thing. I carry a tote bag with me. And I carried the book with me. This is, mind you, like a hardcover, like almost 1,000-page textbook. I carried that with me, with my notebook, with all my, like my wallet, my little pencil case, my iPad. Girl, that thing was heavy. But then our professor was like, oh, you could just download this, and it has like practice exercises. And I was shocked because it's an expensive thing. It's like $100, but honestly worth it because I think you also get the book free with it. Girl, I would pay anything to not have to carry that book around with me. And also, like, it has a lot of it has the homework questions he would have done. This class doesn't have any homework because he was like, oh, this is a summer class. Girl, I know you guys are busy. I know you guys are doing your own thing. So I'm not gonna give you like a whole bunch of homework. So then you email me telling me, oh, like I can't hand it in this day. So he's gonna it's gonna be a mess or I get it. Like, girl, I get you. So I'm just gonna see if I can access the book on my iPad. If not, that's gonna be a shit show. But it's fine. It's getting really cool. Dang it. I brought my shawl, but I don't want to bring I don't want to take it out. I might have to though. I might have to. Honestly, honestly, I know why I'm doing this. I like to watch people complain. I don't care what you bought at Sephora, your cute clothes for the new school year. I want to watch you complain. And it's not that I like story time videos. No, that's not it. I like people who whip out a camera and are just like, this just happened to me. I am pissed. Because me, never seen something more. There's this little girl having a temper tantrum. She's like, Mommy, I can't. Me, she's screaming her lungs out. Me. I had to put a shawl on because it got cold. Oh wait, this isn't. I was checking myself out like this, and another Korean missionary came up. Like, she's walking like to my left, to the right of your screen, I think. She's walking. She approached me again. Or not like the same one. Is this a bad spot? It's not a bad, I want to be left alone. I left where I was because there were so many ants. Also, I'm petrified of people looking at me while I film myself. I'm petrified.